your role was very nice. अरे मैं बहुत अच्छा पनीर टिक्का बनाता हूँ. Guys, ये जल गया है. इसको संभालो. The other talent is I can talk like a duck. But I think that is not useless. No, I am not messy at all. People play Holi with grease, eggs, tomatoes and sabziyan.
Welcome to Telechakkar Rajniesh, and let us introduce you to our segment that is Let's Get Weirdo. What's that body part you wouldn't mind losing?
No, I think every body part has its own importance.
Right.
How can you lose a body part?
Why didn't
Maybe my ears. Like I have very thin ears, so I can listen to anything and everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel there's a lot of extra information that I get, so I don't mind losing them.
What is the dumbest way you've been injured?
So this was very funny. We were going to play a cricket match, and usually you would jump or you would dive or you would maybe get hit by a ball. I've been hit by a ball here, and everywhere. But this was too dumb. I think I was just we'd finished our fielding, and I was walking off the ground, and there was in the ground only there was a small little puddle, and so ऐसे करते बात करते करते टक मेरा पैर अंदर गया, and I just twisted my ankle and it just went. I found it too funny, but obviously it was painful. But I think that was the funniest for me.
Okay. Which fictional character would be the most boring to meet in real life?
No, Iron Man would be good. Meeting
I
Iron
feel
Man.
for me Thanos is the most boring person because
See, for me, I don't know. I think meeting the Hulk when he would not be green would be very boring. That's what when he's green, I anyways don't want to meet him. But when he's not green, I think he'll be too boring.
what is the best and worst purchase you've ever made?
There have been lots. The list is too long of the worst purchases also. And I think worst may there's lots. Matlab, small things that you keep buying at times, and then later after once you use it once or you use it like for a few days, and they कभी कभार खराब हो जाती हैं. Then you realize कि oh shit यार ये तो this was a waste of money. And then I can't really pinpoint on a particular thing because there could be like a watch, could be clothes, could be shoes, could be something. But yeah, there have been many of those worst things. The best buys, I would say, matlab, otherwise best buys would be what? Yeah, when you buy a house, it's like the best buy for you. Or you buy a car. So I've just bought a new car, which I feel is the best buy because as a kid I always wanted that, and so I'm very happy that right now I've just bought it.
If you had to change your name, what would be your name, and why would you choose that name?
No, I think I'm very happy with my name. It would be Rajniesh Duggall only because I am known by that name, and maximum I can do is what my friends call me is RD. So max, my name could be RD. It's shorter, it's easily understandable, and Starbucks पे बहुत आराम से लिख देते हैं. Otherwise Rajनीश बोलने में वो पहले 2-3 बार पूछ लेते हैं. Especially with the mask, when they don't recognize you, then Rajनीश बोलने में वो time लग जाता है. So RD is better.
It's also complicated because it's
Yeah.
not double E or I.
Yeah, it's IESH. Yeah.
Okay. What are some things that sound like compliments but are actually insults?
Your role was very nice. So nice is something I don't like. You're very sweet guy. So that is something. It's मैं वो पी जाता हूँ कभी कभार. It's actually an insult, guys. So please, I rather you give me a your criticism on the role or not being sweet. So कुछ और बोला करो.
Yeah, because there is no definition to it.
Yeah, and it's a very diplomatic way of saying कि हाँ ठीक था मतलब not impactful but yeah okay. Maybe they mean in a nice way but मतलब I've heard it so much that I feel that it's
Okay. What's your biggest screw up in the kitchen?
in the kitchen. Oh yeah. So when COVID started, so like some obviously you would also go in the kitchen and आज मेरे को बनाने दो मेरे को बहुत अच्छा आता है. I went in and I'd like really blown out of proportion that अरे मैं बहुत अच्छा पनीर टिक्का बनाता हूँ ये बहुत अच्छा बनाता हूँ. So मैंने बोला आप लोग सब बाहर जाओ मैं बनाता हूँ आज. So I went in, I chopped the paneer nicely, सब कुछ ready करके मैंने रखा, And by the time I'm doing it, I'm actually calling, Pallavi. Then I'm calling my staff, "Ki guys, ye jal gaya hai, isko sambhalo." And yeah, it actually went wrong. It was all black paneer then later, and not because I wasn't taking care. I think I'd put some extra ghee or some extra butter on it, and वो उसके बाद I was not allowed. I was allowed to make tea or Maggie and cut fruits, but yeah, that's it.
What's the most useless talent you have?
I actually have a very good talent of listening and listening to people and listening to people for long, but I feel it's very useless. It's just actually it drains me. I don't realize, but it eventually after maybe a few, not minutes, hours, maybe starts draining me. So I've cut that. I've sort of cut that out of my life. I've stopped listening to too much also. And the other talent is I can talk like a duck. But I think that is not useless. I think that's entertaining. And I've actually, as a kid, used that talent a lot. So I used to dub for Scrooge McDuck, so Hindi में दिल्ली में. So I think that is not that useless talent.
You can do that?
Yeah, I can. Yeah,
Can you give us an example? Like,
yeah. Uh, so probably वो mic में ही आएगी आवाज़. Yeah.
okay, I want to know who is the messiest person you know?
नहीं, I am not messy at all. I am.
Messiest in the kitchen.
Yeah, kitchen, yes, but otherwise, nahi, I have a very. I like to keep things very clean and in order. But there are a lot of people who I know. My first flatmate when I moved to Bombay, this guy, obviously, he's a great friend, but he was too messy. So we had these two rooms when we came in, and they were supposed to be a room each for both of us. And eventually, one room was only a pile of his clothes. एक पहाड़ बना होता था रोज. And he would just come in where टाक फेंका ये नहीं ये अच्छा नहीं है. दूसरा कपड़े जूते मतलब सब कुछ toothpaste everything was all over the place. And eventually I said भाई it's better if we both stay in that room and यहाँ पे यही रहने दे क्योंकि I am not going to clean that. A lot of times I would be cleaning it. Properly तय करके आप वापस रख रहे हो अलमारी में, you keeping it. So, but after a while I gave up. I said, you keep this room for this and this is for this.
No, you are.
Yeah. So, and he didn't change. So, yeah, I think he was amongst the messiest.
Okay. The grossiest thing you have done in public, or maybe someone has done to you.
It is there, but I don't know whether I should say it here because it's really gross. It's actually it's related to puking, and I don't really know if Telechakra audience wants to get grossed out. yeah, I'll leave it to that. So there are a lot of places or a lot of people play Holi with grease, eggs, tomatoes and सब्जियाँ जो आपकी बनी हुई सब्जी होती है like छोले भटूरे में से छोले वो तरी वाले. So those. So in Delhi and a couple of my cousins, then Delhi college mein we used to have a particular gang which used to bring grease and eggs. And that has been done to all of us. So it's not, मैं नहीं बोलूँगा कि सिर्फ मेरे साथ हुआ है. हमारे कॉलेज के सब फ्रेंड्स के साथ वो हुआ है. And then हमने भी किया है. So I think that used to be really gross. Yeah. And grease, मतलब grease, see, ghee, butter, you still can, it's still good for the skin, eventually. But grease is something that you literally have to rub it off or take it out with a thinner paint, even paint, oil paint. So, yeah, those are dirty things.
Are you an introvert or an ambivert or an extrovert?
I am an introvert, but once I know someone, once I'm fine with them, then I'm an extrovert.
Then in that case, this segment is really was something that took you out of your comfort
Yeah.
zone since you are an introvert and.
हाँ मतलब it's not that easy for me to let these weird things out that easily.
But I hope it was fun.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining Telechakra and giving us your time. I hope you enjoyed.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Know all about the Telly world by subscribing to Tellychucker's YouTube channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated to our new videos.